Deputy President shall be in office until around March 2027, when they will part away and each will form a political party to contest the elections of 2027. That the National Assembly and the Senate completely ignored the law and did politics by hounding out the Deputy President from office. Surprisingly, in Parliament and in Senate, the team that was after the removal of the Deputy President was composed of seasoned lawyers who were suffering from legal amnesia. They forgot that after their drama, the next battlefield is at the High Court. A matter came up today at the High Court. Remember, the law provides that upon an impeachment, the president has 14 days to nominate. He nominated 3 hours after the impeachment. The Constitution provides that Parliament shall have 60 days to deal with this question. Parliament sat within 15 minutes and gazetted that they have approved Professor Kindiki to be the Deputy President nominee. A swearing-in ceremony was arranged at Uhuru Gardens the next day. And that's why I say, Mr. President, your legal team has failed you. You are finding yourself in a crisis created, masterminded by incompetent legal advisors surrounding the head of state. The law on the assumption of office of the Deputy President is that upon the determination of this is the person to be appointed, that appointment must be done the next Tuesday after that determination. That Tuesday will be declared a national holiday. That national holiday, that Deputy President-elect shall take oath of office between 10 to 2 p.m. What was happening at Uhuru Gardens is a complete sham and an abuse of the constitutional and constitutionalism in Kenya. Today, the state came to pick an order that they have vacated, the interim orders. My clients, Sheria Mtaani, and very many petitioners had filed petitions. They were certified by the judges. The judges referred those matters to the Chief Justice for empanelment on the 18th. The Deputy Chief Justice simply picked the files that had interim orders and brought them to court for them to be vacated. That scheme goes deep into very serious questions of politics. What was the position of the judiciary, the DCJ, in the elections of 2017? We have got to go back to the history, where is where is the CJ? The CJ's whereabouts are not there. And the CJ today has surfaced to send condolences of the loss of a magistrate. Serious contradictions. We are telling those UDA members, those who think that impeaching Gachagua is a walk on the park. We are now in the arena where the Constitution and the law applies. The courts, after the High Court, any party that will lose this matter will go to the Court of Appeal. Any party that will lose this matter will go to the Supreme Court. And I'm telling Kenyans, the deputy president shall be in office until around March 2027, when they will part away and each will form a political party to contest the elections of 2027. We are calling upon the judiciary to follow the law, and I'm appealing to the media. You are the custodians of the people's rights. Proceed. We have information. An application is supposed to be done to gag the media that this matter is of national security question. My good friend, Senator Mwanzo, will deal with that. We shall protect the freedom of the media to air everything. There is no national security question. We will be very ready, alert to defend Rigathi. And Rigathi, with his over 7 million votes, has a right that every Kenyan follows this matter to the end. Aluta continue, and we, as of now, we are aware the security organs have been removed from the deputy presidents, which is contemptuous of the court order. There is no constitutional crisis. There is no constitutional crisis. Anybody raising the question that this matter needs to be dealt with because it's a national constitutional crisis, where is IEBC? Remember, Kindiki's academic certificates, Kindiki's ID, Kindiki's voter registration, Kindiki's passport, Kindiki's qualification can only be vetted by the chairman of IEBC. The president cannot be. That is the next phase. The nominee that has been put across does not meet the constitutional and statutory requirement to be appointed a deputy president. That is the next phase. So that's what I'm saying, Mr. President, sack all those people around you and get people like Mwanzo to advise you the law properly. Thank you.
Is subject to the court. Some people are pretending that once we do a shambolic impeachment, then the courts have no business in it. The courts are seized of this matter. We want justice to prevail. And finally, the deputy president, whether former or current, and currently the status quo remains, that is the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, then he's entitled to privileges, including security. Even for former deputy president or for former vice presidents, those privileges are there, and his security is paramount. It should be returned with immediate effect. I thank you.
Anybody else wants to say something?
Mine will be very brief. And I want to say that today I've learned a lot, and there's a difference between being a law academia and practicing the law. Actually, I want to say that it's important for people to understand this. And as a young person and as a young leader in this country, it is important for us to follow what is happening, because there's been a lot of violation of our constitution. There's a lot of unlawful engagement in this country. And we want to follow good examples. And people who have, the rule of the law at their fingertips. So I want to appreciate you, Senator, Mwanzo and other people who have stood at the bench since morning, actually to see that we are actually getting getting the light of the day. And I want to say that I'm not even a law person or in matters of the law, but I know for a fact that not in the matters of academia that Professor Kindiki does not qualify, but in the matters of what is provided by our constitution, that he must, or whoever, been in a political party for more than 3 months before any nominee is nominated as the presidential candidate. So, ladies and gentlemen, the journey is very interesting. I'm really waiting to see what unfolds, but it is very unfair as citizens to actually see an individual or group of people running this country like a home of a person. We need to have a country that is run by the rule of the law. So that is me, and my name is Patrick Osoi. I want to appreciate all of you, the media and the people who have been here since morning. It is such a tiresome thing, and I want to say that we appreciate you on behalf of the team. Thank you very much.